You know, my brain works in weird ways. I always associate situations with songs and movie clips. That's my superpower. A useless one, but it makes my life fun. When I learned that I'm going to come to Hustev, I immediately knew that I'm going to walk into the highway to hell. I love it because it's energy, because the passion, because it's raw. And I love it because it perfectly fits to this conference. Because our work is a damn highway to hell. We go down every day. We save the souls of those software pieces. We bring them back to life. And then at the end of the day, we kick the devil's ass, right? And we love it. We keep complaining, but we love it. Raise your hands if you agree. That's cool. That's cool. Hello, everyone. This is Adorjén Korényi Adi. I came from Nokia. I'm with the company for 25 years now. I lead an organization called Korényi Systems. We are integrating core network functions to each other horizontally and vertically to different infrastructures and network management layers. And we do this in order to make sure that our customers are getting a well-integrated quality solution end-to-end. Today, I plan to talk about the 423 major sins software engineers can commit. But Attila and Csilla told me that I'm not allowed to be on the stage during the whole day. No bad feelings. So I'm going to limit my presentation. I'm not going to talk about the sins of software developers. Oh, those guys have a lot of sins. We all know the situation when our tickets are closed with the comment, not a bug. You know that? I'm not going to talk about the sins of product managers. We all know the situation when we are asked to test something without requirements. I'm not going to talk about the sins of project and program managers. We all know the situation when everyone is delayed, everyone is late, but we are asked to catch up and accelerate. And I'm not going to talk about the sins of management, because we all know the situation when we are asking for some CapEx, some servers, and the answer is that there is no budget, folks, solve it somehow. But I will talk about our own sins, because we ain't no sense, none of you. Maybe neither me. I'm going to take you to a short ride to the 5 circles of software hell for testers. Sin number 1. The first circle is for the believers. You know, there is nothing wrong in believing in a vision or in a purpose. But when you believe blindly in something or to anyone, that's a sin. That's a huge sin. I learned it in the hard way. When I was a kid, my mom told me that I had to eat the carrots and I will have good eyesight. I've eaten tons of carrots. Still today, I barely can read the chat message on my mobile. My arms are not long enough anymore. But turn it into serious. You should not belong to anyone blindly. And you should not belong to speakers on conferences like this. And I truly hope that my fellow speaker colleagues are going to agree with me when I say that we are not here to make you believe. Not at all. We are here to make you listen. And we are here to make you think. And, you know, at the end of the day, when you go home and you think about what you have heard here, and you say that I agree with those folks, then we are going to be glad. Or if you go home at the end of the day and think about what you have heard here and you say that I disagree with you folks, we are going to be glad. The point is that you must have your own opinion. You have to think yourself whether you agree or not. Sin number 2. Those folks who think black and white. And we engineers, let's admit this, we love to think black and white. We love if we can follow rules defined by somebody, because that's comfortable for us. That's our comfort zone. But I tell you that today, systems and environments are so complex, and the level of uncertainty is so high, that this is not going to work anymore. You cannot think black and white. You cannot think A and B. You always have to have options, whatever problem you face. You must have at least 3 options And by the time you find those, you will recognize that the world is not black and white. Third sin, well, the third circle of hell is for those who lost their curiosity, especially for the testers. You know, in one point of life, all of us were testers. I mean, not only us, but the whole humanity was testers. Around the age of 5, you keep asking why. You have to eat the carrot, why? You have to go to kindergarten, why? You have to use AI in test automation, why? But majority of the people forget about this. And honestly, nowadays, we, the testing community, tend to forget as well. Because we focus on automation, we focus on the introduction of AI, which is great, we have to do that. But that doesn't mean anything without our curiosity. So I believe this is top important to keep asking the question, why? Sin number 4. The people who go to the fourth circle of software hell, well, they are the table tennis players. Anyone here playing table tennis? Raise your hands. Okay, sorry, I didn't want it to offend you. What I meant is, you know, the gyra ping pong gurus, whose main purpose is to answer in the shortest possible time with the minimum possible answer, just to push the ball to the other side. I mean, come on, you cannot enjoy that. That's not what we are here. We are here to solve complex problems. We have a duty. We cannot be satisfied with only passing the ball to the other side and wait for someone else to solve the issues. And the fifth sin, the most serious one, the biggest one, which is the Unforgiven. By the way, Metallica has a song with the title The Unforgiven. That is when you give up your future. When you sit in the office in a Tuesday afternoon and you hate that. When you get a new project and you are not excited about that. When you do not want to learn anymore. When you don't enjoy what you are doing. When you are there just to survive. Then you gave up your future. And I tell you, you are not allowed to give up your future. You are not allowed. Not because of yourself, or not only because of yourself, but because you owe. You owe to your younger yourself, you owe to your beloved ones, you owe to your friends and colleagues. They all deserve the passionate version of you. They all deserve the happy and balanced version of you. And if you are there, if you gave up your future, then there is a way out. You can change. You can change your company. I mean, you can quit. Or you can change your company. I mean, you can change your microenvironment. You can change yourself. You can change your colleagues. You can change how you cooperate with them. It's up to you. But you have to recognize the situation in which you have to recognize that you have given up your future. And as a closure, let me tell you that we might be on a highway to hell. But what really matters is whether we enjoy the ride or not. So turn up the volume, put to the highest gear, and never forget that your future is in your hands. And remember that there is a way to climb out from the deepest peaks of the hell. When you go home today and you think about this short presentation, you might say that, it was a Coelho-like wisdom. And you might be right. But I hope that you are going to remember a couple of things from my words. And when you have, or when you will have that point in your life, when you need those words, then I truly hope that you will remember. So with that one, I would like to thank you for your attention. I truly hope that we can talk outside, in the breaks. I truly hope that we can get connected to the LinkedIn, and let me wish you a nice rest of the day. Thank you for your attention again.